Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com.
My name is Travis. I am the Director of Membership and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce, and with me is my co-host.
Good morning. I'm Christy Carruthers, and I'm the General Manager for 5 Star Rental.
And we are recording live from the DentonRadio.com studio inside of the Discover Denton Welcome Center on the historic downtown Denton Square, and we're here to keep you up to date with what's going on in the business community and the Chamber of Commerce here in Denton. And today our featured guest is going to be the new Chamber President, Erica Pangburn. She comes to us, 3 weeks now? This is
week 4.
Week 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, congratulations.
I'm almost a Dentonite.
It's practically
You
naturalized already. And we're going to talk about just the role of the chamber in the community and the direction it's heading. So we are all ears, of course. But if you want to give just a quick kind of intro of yourself.
Sure. So, yeah, I could talk about the role of chambers all day long. Get me started. We're about to do it. So I'm new to Denton. 4 weeks almost now from Abilene. I have been in Texas just 21 years. Most of that has been spent in the Abilene area. I grew up on the East Coast, which I'm finding there's so many people in Denton who also did that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even
It's a
in
lot of
our own
transplant.
organization, there's a lot of transplants here. Congrats to UNT for attracting so many people. And everybody's story is, well, I came to UNT and I stayed.
Yeah.
Great. Let's keep doing that. I came to the Denton Chamber and I'm staying. I was working at the Chamber of Commerce in Abilene, and true story.
Oh, nice.
I heard that there was going to be an opening at this chamber here, and I went to my boss in Abilene and I said, I'm not going to take it, but why don't you give Denton a call and endorse me for that position? Why don't you tell him I'm the one for the job? And he said, hell no, I'm not doing that. Please. And he said, of course, you'll kill it. Go do it. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I promise. But I still need you to call him and tell him.
Right.
He's like, yeah, go for it. And fast forward 2 months later, moving in.
You actually took the job.
It happened. And I'll tell you when that happened. I came into town for an all-day interview, and I sat with the transition team and a bevy of board of directors. And around lunchtime, something shifted in me. And I went, oh, this is for real.
For real.
I was in it, but I was like, I like these people. And I told them, I said, this wasn't supposed to go this way. This feels really fast. I said, are you sure? Because you seem to like me, and I like you a whole lot more than I planned on it. So what do you think? Let's do this. And
speed dating version.
They had asked me to come prepared to talk about their strategic plan that they'd already had in place. They said, hey, bring some plans. Tell us how you think you would accomplish these. And I'm like, well, that's what I do all day long. Like, we can talk about that. And they liked it. So, suckers, I'm here. No,
They don't know what they got now.
Right. I mean, maybe they do. No, the truth is something clicked in me and went, oh my gosh, this is my job. I'm supposed to be here. And I didn't believe it until at some point during that day. And then all of a sudden I went, I have to go home now and tell my husband that we're moving.
Right.
So all the emotions that go with that. And I mean, here we go. We're doing it.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And everything in the universe has pointed to, you made a right decision. So let's do this.
That is great confirmation.
Yeah, that's
it
good
has
karma.
been.
Good kismet.
I'll take it.
All right, so you're here, and we're going to get down to business with the chamber. And so
I think you've already gotten down to business.
Well, yeah.
We're getting down to business.
She has started.
Hashtag Denton means business.
Hashtag, yes. So what is the role that you see the chamber playing in our community?
Okay. Our mission is to support business in this community. Right now, it's stated in a lot more words than that. But at the end of the day, we are here to support and advocate and prop up business in this community. We want to make Denton the easiest place to do business in Texas. That is our job. We are going forward, starting 3 weeks ago, we are refocusing. We're going to be mission-minded and member-minded. I want the people of Denton to see the chamber as a partner, as a good neighbor, as the place to call when you have any question concerning business. Is there legislature coming up that may affect your ability to do business in Denton? Call the chamber. They
Right.
know who to call about this. This is what they do. What are the hours of Target? We get those calls too. Call the chamber. And I'm having some trouble setting up my new business, needing to know what to do. I don't know where to start. Call the chamber. That's what we do. We have that access. Everything from starting a business, helping you flesh out your idea, connecting you to the steps that you need to get established, and then supporting you once you open the doors. That's our business. Your business is our business. Oh, can we do that? Can we put that on things?
We can put that on things.
Your business is our business.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. If someone shows up at our door and needs clothing and food, I'm going to connect them to that. The chamber is not going to hurry up and get a food pantry open to meet that need. We're not here to duplicate efforts that are already being accomplished in the community.
Right.
There are organizations that have been set up in town to do that so much better than us. But it is our job to know where to send these folks. So I want people to think of the chamber and think they have the answer.
Right.
They can connect me to the information I need. They can connect me to the resource I need. They can make the introduction that I need. I want to be that resource and good neighbor and good partner.
That sounds fantastic. And that sounds
fun,
like
right?
what a chamber should be. Absolutely.
Yep.
So what is something that you might have taken away from this experience so far that, I don't know, that might make it different from Abilene or
In all your 4 weeks.
right. Yeah.
Right.
Fresh on the job, but
So people who know me know that I want to, I feel like I'm getting more right now than I'm giving you guys, honestly. We're going to get there. But people who know me know that I want to make a decision. I want to make a plan. I want to execute it. I want to say, you drop what you're doing and go do that. I want to reorganize and just say, hit go.
right.
I wake up every morning like wanting to sprint off the starting line. I know one of y'all asked my family if that was true. Do I really wake up that way? And it is. Hey, Veronica, your business is our business.
That's awesome.
So the hardest thing for me just in these past 4 weeks has been to rein it in.
Oh, sure.
Just hold it back, gather information, look, listen, get the feel and the culture of the community. In many ways, it's very similar to Abilene. And I'm not thinking too hard or stressing out over the business of the chamber. I know how to do that.
Yeah.
It's the becoming a part of your community
Right.
and coming out of where I had a solid 20-year-old network where I knew who to call for what.
Right.
Just with everything being new, that's where all the energy is. And I see little things here and there and I want to go, okay, let's change this. But I repeat this to myself 5,000 times a day. Intentional is better than fast.
Right.
So I want to get to know the staff. I want to get to know the culture of the organization. I want to understand the history of the chamber in Denton. I want to understand the plans that the community as a whole, like where they see Denton going in the future, so I can help direct that. The chamber as an organization should be change agents for the better. So we want to be out in front of the changes. We want to be help initiating the changes and helping people get where they want to go. We don't want to be here in the background helping people deal with change, or we'd be therapists.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
We need them, but we are not them. So we, I need the community to tell me where you want to go and tell me how you want to be served. I need that from our members first.
Sure.
If you have written a check to our organization, then you have input. Your input is valid, and I need to hear from you. I can't guess what you need for your
Right.
business.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great.
That's where we're at right
Yeah.
now.
And
No, I was just going to say, I love it that I know you want to sprint every single morning, but at least, thank goodness you're here for the duration. You've got time to make it work. But it sounds like yesterday I'm sure these 4 weeks you have really been trying to, like you said, acclimate yourself. And I think you crammed it all into yesterday.
Yesterday was
by
one of the
seeing your
days
post.
that I reported the fullness of it, but I'm calling it my
I love
my
that.
total immersion Denton World Tour.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Which you've got to. You've got to get a taste of all of that and be in Apogee Stadium with Hank
Right.
and figure out, just see what all that is.
And he has
is
just the
involved.
sheer wingspan of a 747.
I
So his
know.
arm stretches out the window across the stadium, and he's pointing out landmarks in Denton. And I can't take
Yep.
pictures fast enough. I want to know. I want to make myself a press pass just
I
so I
know,
can go
I
watch
know.
the games
Yes,
from that
really.
spot.
I know.
Yeah.
So you were at
Very
UNT.
fun.
You went to an EDP
Reception. Right.
You went to a Women in Commerce mixer. Gosh, just in the last few days, I know you've headed off to lunch meetings and all kinds of stuff with just community members.
Early morning coffee meetings, lunch meetings. I've toured also TWU. I have another tour set up for the other half of UNT.
Yeah.
They had to
Across the
split
highway.
it in
You only
half.
made it through part of
yeah,
it.
we just got
The
through one
athletics.
half. I've got a tour set up this afternoon at DISD. Tour set up for next week at the State Supported Living Center.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm going to see Horse Country
Oh,
tomorrow.
good. Sometime you need to go tour Peterbilt.
That
It is unbelievable.
That's next Friday.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. I love it. It's happening. I'm listening to you guys, and I'm distracted by this cute couple jumping up and down on the courthouse steps, celebrating and
Aw.
taking pictures.
I
I
think
just
they're
want to
taking
go
engagement
give them
photos and
high
stuff.
Oh,
fives.
how fun.
That's sweet. You end up seeing so much happen on the courthouse square.
No, this is like the windows on the world here.
It's fun. Well, anyway, I just was going to say it's so refreshing. I cannot even tell you, just have growing up here and just I love the growth. I know some people don't always welcome that, but I love it that you are not afraid to create some change and
I eat it for breakfast.
yeah, we need that
In the
just
car
to
on
continue
the
to
way.
thrive. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's great. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Love it.
Do you have any like a taste or just a little hint of a flavor of what might be coming up that you want to share with folks?
Yes.
Oh.
Was I-
Would you like to share that information?
So getting into the small businesses in the community is really something I'm very interested. As of this week, I'll officially be a downtown square resident as of this weekend.
Oh,
Big weekend for
Nice.
Denton.
That's a big
Nice.
inaugural thing.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
Arts and Jazz Fest, and I'm moving in.
wow.
Good luck with that.
Yes,
So,
really.
I know. I'm going to try to draw some attention to myself. Maybe I can pass out pieces of pizza to people willing to carry things.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to. You're going to see us start doing more advocacy programs. We're not going to be political.
Right.
I want to say this out loud on the record right now. You are never going to see the Denton Chamber from right now, and as long as I have anything to say about it, you are not going to see us endorse or oppose candidates for office.
Right.
We have an obligation to work with all of our elected officials, and not just an obligation. I mean, it's our pleasure.
Right.
That's part of why we exist, to find ways to work together and cooperate with our elected officials in order to move the needle of business forward.
Nice.
What you will see from us is an aggressive pursuit of a pro-business agenda. My members are business owners. They pay me to advocate on their behalf.
Right.
We're going to advance that mission. How are we going to do that? I'm glad you asked.
How are we going to do that, Erica?
Well, we're going to start with education pieces. Once a month, we're going to open up to our members a sort of government relations or government affairs themed meeting. And we're going to invite people who run your government to come and sit with you one-on-one and talk face-to-face about what the process looks like for advancing legislation, for what's the proper channels when you deal with an issue. Let's bring in TxDOT to talk about the roads. I can sit and talk about the roads all day long, but why would you want me to?
Right.
I've never built a road. So I want to bring in the experts on the subjects that you guys are interested in. It starts with education.
I agree.
So we want to inject an education piece that will help build that advocacy platform.
That sounds great.
nice.
I want
That's
to
exciting.
increase our voice in Austin. I want Austin to say, "Oh, here comes Denton."
Right?
Love that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. And again, it's our job I know that we have so many small business owners that don't have time to leave their offices to do the things that we're doing. That's why we do it. Another little thing that I'm excited to see, and I want to start hearing this too, is that we're going to be the 24-hour chamber. Things like this that we're doing right now, when we do those education pieces, I want to record those and turn those into either podcasts or videos that you can access as a business owner on your own time.
Oh, that's
Right.
neat.
I don't want to be the chamber who says, we're here for you between 8:30 and 5 most
Yeah.
days, not at lunch, but if you can use our services between those hours, we got you.
Yeah.
No, because then what are they writing their checks for?
Right.
Right.
We're here to represent you and advocate on your behalf and be available to you in some format 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's awesome. And that's the world we live in. I
Sure,
mean, people are accessing.
don't we want that?
Yeah.
Don't we
people
want
need to
that?
access
Right.
stuff,
Right.
when they
You can
can't
get-
sleep at night
right.
or whatever,
Sure. If you can order My Pillow from Amazon in the
That's
middle
right.
of the night because you're uncomfortable,
You should be able to get in touch with the Denton
When you-
Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
when the issues that are affecting your business are keeping you awake at night, shouldn't you be able to access answers to that?
That's amazing.
Answers to how that's being dealt with in your own community, not just some general Google question.
Right.
Chambers across the country right now are struggling with relevancy. And we get this question over and over, how do you plan to stay relevant in the face of Amazon and Google? Well, those are about information, and you have access to that all day long. But Amazon and Google do not know the personality of your community. We want to be the human resource. We want to be the human connection. And I want people in the community who don't completely understand what chambers do. I know that you can network all day long on Facebook. When you write a check to the chamber, it's not an all access mixer pass.
Right.
Yes, you have that.
Right.
You know, everything we do is available to you. But it's the stuff that's happening that's going to advance the cause of your business, whether or not you join us or not. And that's controversial because, we want members. But the truth is, we're working on behalf of business in this community.
Right.
Our member businesses have a more thorough access level to the things that we're doing. But the truth is, the rising tide is going to gather all the boats. And gosh, I want to come to that party.
Right.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a great party.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that is some heady material.
It is.
And I enjoyed hearing all of that. There's a.
I've been called worse.
Well, I don't know that I have any other questions other than just to talk about the future of the chamber, and I guess that could be an all-day conversation. But
and it shifts. It's going to shift. It's going to shift as the needs of the community shift.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you wanted to share?
I want to. I know these sound like buzzwords, but I want to emphasize partnership. I want to emphasize workforce readiness. This is a college town.
Oh yeah.
This is a university town, and we have an available workforce here.
Right.
But the numbers tell us that just less than half, are the students that are graduating from high school and actually going to a four-year institution. So what are we doing with the other half of these kids? How are we preparing them to be a ready Denton workforce? Part of what we do, is economic development, and we're attracting companies. Companies are coming into our community based on a couple of things. Quality of life.
Right.
Do we provide the amenities and the atmosphere that their employees want to be in? Is this a community they want to live in and be a part of? And also, can we provide trained workers?
Right.
Do you know how much plumbers make? Like
Yes.
way more than any of us,
I
I
know.
promise
Yeah,
you.
they make good money.
So,
Yep.
but people aren't going to university to
school.
learn how to be a plumber.
I know. Right.
So what sort of I want to investigate and dive into what sort of programs do we have available who are going to get kids ready to go to work when they've graduated high school and mom and dad says, we did good.
Right.
Go do the thing. Your turn.
Fly, baby
I know.
bird.
Sure.
One thing that we do at our company at 5 Star is we started an internship program a couple of years ago, and UNT, TW used to have a hospitality department. UNT has a phenomenal one. And we have drawn from those students, but I've recently drawn from the fashion merchandising department and marketing department at TW because I'm like trying to broaden my, because those young women and men are spectacular as well, and they have skill set that we need in the event industry as well. So I think it would be a neat thing to just let companies know that's such a simple thing to do. You just have to make a couple of connections. I do 2 evals a semester. I mean, it's super simple, but I love training those students that are interested in
strategic partnerships have become important to growing your business.
Absolutely.
So we want to reach out to Denton ISD, NCTC, TWU, UNT, and any sort of program that's available in this community or even in Denton County that is going to help get folks ready to go to work.
Right. The people are here. It's
right.
We just got to make the
People are here.
connection.
And our unemployment
sure.
rate is very low. So what we're seeing is that almost everybody who wants a job has one, but they're not able to make the wage that they desire because they haven't been trained for that specific thing.
Right.
So it's not that we have so many people that can't find jobs. It's that we have a skills gap.
Right.
So let's fill that in, and then these mid to upper level positions that are open, and these like high level manufacturing, those highly skilled manufacturing jobs, the engineering jobs that I'll never be smart enough to do. It's a matter of training.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
let's just look at one piece at a time. How to eat an elephant.
A bite at a time.
One bite at a time. I love those little sayings.
I know, I do too.
And you talked about, like
puns.
change. Some people don't like change. There's not, you're either growing or you're dying.
Absolutely.
It's one of those.
Yep.
So
That's
nice.
That's good stuff. That sounds like really great plans for the future.
Absolutely.
And
I exhaust myself just talking about it. We have a lot to do, but if we link arms and we partner up with each other, many hands make light work.
Absolutely.
My gosh, you really are full of it.
I got them all day long. Yeah, I'm really full of it. Yeah.
Well, you have a great staff.
I do.
You
And
have
I
an
can't-
amazing team already.
Coming out of a chamber staff, I understand that dynamic. Staff works hard. They're spinning all the plates all day
Absolutely.
long.
Yep.
And it's easy to get distracted because the phone also rings all day long. And you do have 6 or 7 or 10 or 12 projects going at one time. And that's in interest of the membership. So if we can grow what we're doing and we can add a few more community investors who say, that's my vision too, how can I help? Then we can add to the staff and we can put everything we need in place to serve you in your business, to serve what you need.
Nice.
Totally.
In your small business of the year.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Again.
Nice.
So
That's
honored by
that's a
that.
very good plug.
Yeah. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, not to go all day about it, but we'll talk
We
about
could
some
go all day.
upcoming events and things happening in Denton, and feel free to chime in. So we'll just do this. I think it should
Okay.
be in chronological order. We'll see if
I know we just
prepared
had
correctly.
several, so
All right.
go?
So starting on Thursday, April 25th at noon. When is that? This Thursday.
Thursday, that's tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So the Dream Builders Luncheon from Habitat
Yay,
for
it's finally
Humanity of
here.
Denton County is going to be taking place at Spring Hill. They are selling tickets, $25 a person. And if you go to our website, you can go to the calendar and you can find this event, but you can also find it on the Habitat for Humanity of Denton County's website.
Nice. Okay. Serve Denton, one of my favorite groups here in town, is having a guys' night out number 2. They
Yes.
had a very successful, it was like cigars and whiskey and all kinds of things that they did shopping during Valentine's Day. I remember that. They're doing another one Thursday, April 25th from 5 to 7. It will be at Serve Denton. It's free. And so guys come and just hang out and enjoy some good quality guy time. And I think they're having a women's one. I wonder if that's in here, the Kendra Scott thing, but we'll see.
They're also going to be showing off, the new food center that's being built on Serve
Yes,
Denton's
tours.
campus.
Yeah, go for a tour on that.
All right, so we have our April quarterly membership luncheon. The tickets for this have, they're finalized at this point, but just to give everybody kind of a quick rundown, we're having the Leadership Denton, their 34th class graduation, and we're also going to be conducting a City Council candidate forum. So all of the candidates running for City Council have been invited, and they'll be present for the moderated forum, which is going to be asking some probing questions, and
can't wait
we'll
for that.
find out just kind of how they answer and how
Are
they
there still
fall.
spots available for that?
Oh,
Tickets
no.
available? It's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
numbers-
those of you that have a
numbers
ticket,
closed
We'll see you there. All right. Denton Public Library presentation is having an event on April 26th, this Friday, from 4 to 5 at Ativa Denton. And it says looks like it's maybe a fundraiser to come and check it out.
I think it's just letting
Denton
people
Public
know what
Library
Denton Public
will
Library
be
has.
out at Ativa Denton, okay, to share what they have to offer and
Yeah.
to take advantage of everything, all their benefits. So, yep, come check that out. That's a great right before summer to kind of see
yeah.
what all the library has to offer, especially if you've got small kids.
If you're going to pick out your summer reading list.
That's right. Yes.
All right, so we've got the Communities and Schools of North Texas has their 25th anniversary Stay in School Gala, and that'll be happening Saturday, April 27th, starting at 6 o'clock. You can buy your tickets from their website as well, but you can find this event on our calendar. They are going to be celebrating all kinds of things, but they've got, what is this? Oh, I thought it had information about like a raffle or something like that. Sorry, that's my bad.
That's okay. All right. Leadership Denton applications are due now, next Tuesday. Week from yesterday, April 30th. Applications are due. If you haven't done Leadership Denton, this is a 9-month-ish program.
Correct.
Where you learn the ins and outs of the history of Denton, of several of the companies that have made Denton what they are, of the chamber, of the Convention and Visitors Bureau. I mean,
Yes.
the economic development. I think just the political aspect of it.
Right.
You get to go to Austin
Yep.
for a weekend and check that out. So it's a full, well-rounded. It's like a massive college course for your business.
I like to say that community leadership programs, it's going to be a master's course in all things
Absolutely,
Denton.
yes.
Yep.
And what you don't realize going into it is that you come out of it with this exponentially increased network.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I know
That's-
that when I went through my
that's the
leadership
perk.
class, I came out with, I was like, well, this person is who I call if I get arrested.
Right.
This person is who I call if my teeth fall out.
Right.
This person is who I call if my dog gets sick. Like, it just increases your network and you immediately are so much more connected than you were going in.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
your
a great way to sum it up.
exposure, to the community is pretty great. We have a Meet the Chamber President event happening on May 1st.
Or
starting-
run her out of town if you're sick of her. One of those things.
Never.
but you'd get the opportunity to meet her in person. That's a Wednesday. It starts at 4:30, and we're holding that at the chamber office itself on Parkway.
Nice. That's a great thing. All right. And then we have the clay shoot coming up. I feel like we've been talking about this forever, but this is fun. May 3rd at 8:30 a.m., there's a clay shoot at Fossil Point Sporting Ground in Decatur. There is a fee. You can bring a team. It's a great kind of team building opportunity, but this is to... it's Aim for Health. It's a fundraiser, I believe, for that. So
Health Services of North Texas, I believe.
yes, yeah. So a fun time to come take out your aggressions and shoot some clay.
Shoot this clay. They
Yeah.
deserve to
Shoot
go.
them clay.
Liberty Christian School is going to be having their Top Golf tournament Friday, May 3rd. It starts at 9 a.m., goes until noon. And this is a really good opportunity to get, what is that thing called where you get your coworkers together? I really should know the name of this. Team building.
Yes,
Team building.
yes. I just said that
And
in the
we're
clay,
just
in the
staring
clay
at you
shoot thing.
wide-eyed,
You
like,
did.
Yes.
don't
What
know.
Do
are you
another
talking
have
about?
another team building opportunity at Top Golf.
Yes, and this is on Friday. So, take an early day or
Okay.
get
have
out,
you
get out of the week
have you ever
early.
been there?
At Top Golf?
Yes.
Personally, no.
Okay.
But I mean,
Have you?
I know plenty of people who
Yes.
have.
I'm not a golfer, but it is so much fun. And of course, they have like yummy food and
Oh, of
whatever,
course.
everything to
Right.
go along with it. That makes it super fun. Okay, Friday, May 3rd, from 1 to 1:30, we have a ribbon cutting with a new business, La Rose Maisons
Mm-hmm.
ribbon cutting on Hickory Street. This is a new store, and I think we talked last time. We were wondering if this is like new. I think it is brand new.
Relatively, yeah.
Yeah, I read it in the paper, and I'm super excited to check them out. So, not quite sure what all their goods are, but just another cute boutique.
I know that there's tea there, like
Yes.
loose leaf tea, and I know that she makes like handmade candles
Oh,
and things like that.
yes.
So I know of those two things.
Okay, very
There's
fun.
Plenty more.
So
I'm sure.
come check out that ribbon cutting. It's support a new business. We love doing that.
Another ribbon cutting is Friday, May 3rd, starting at 3 o'clock. This is for Serve Pro of Denton, and they've recently built a new facility It's just off the highway. It's on, I want to say Schuyler Street. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but you can find the directions for that on the website. But yeah, they're opening their facility and going to give tours, all kinds of cool stuff.
Okay, and then we have Aging with a Purpose seminar on Tuesday, May 7th from 2 to 4. This is at Ativa Denton as well. This is a time when you can come and hear some older folk in town just share about the aging process and just to encourage you through this journey. They provide fresh perspectives for your personal aging journey, which is
Do you have to be a certain age to go to that?
lovely.
I feel like I could
you
use
know
some
what?
guidance.
55 and over. So we'll have to have one for the 30 and over.
And over.
Can we talk about our midlife navigation?
I know. No.
Another ribbon cutting. This one is for Club Pilates on Teasley Commons, and this is Wednesday, May 8th, starting at 4 o'clock. This is just off Teasley Lane, and they're a brand new Club Pilates that just opened up, and I'm looking forward to it because it's right near my house.
Yeah, it's right next to Marco's Pizza. And
Right.
what's that other? It's a burger.
It's a burger.
So go work out and then
And then
go.
the new
have some yummy food.
Sweetwaters
Oh
on
yeah, the
Teasley
tea,
Lane.
which I don't think they're not opening up till this summer. I
Right.
don't think, but I cannot wait for them to open up. That'll be fun. All right, we have the Chamber Business Networking Lunch for May that will be Friday, May 10th at 11:30. And this is just a wonderful time at Spring Hill Suites. You do need to register. This will sell out, so make sure that you
Yes.
register as soon as possible. $20 for a member, $25 for a non-member. But this is a wonderful, kind of intimate, little smaller-ish type of event that the chamber provides. And of course, there's a great agenda. There's the speaker is going to be, I'm sorry, I
Lisa
remember this
Cave.
one. Oh, that's right, Lisa Cave. From Point Bank, and the topic is going to be on influencing your community. So that was something everybody could be a part
yeah.
of for sure.
I believe
gain
part of that is going to be talking about just networking strategies and things like that.
Nice.
But you end up making a lot of things happen when you talk to the right people.
Absolutely.
Cadillac Art and Frame is going to be having their ribbon cutting on Friday, May 10th, just before Mother's Day. Starts at 4 o'clock. They've recently relocated from Little Elm. They're now in Denton proper, just literally down the road on, what is this, Locust Street? Yeah. They're in the old Dime store building, if you remember where they used to be.
Yeah.
So
That'll be fun.
I want to say that she's going to be handing out red roses to the first 50 or so moms who come and attend. So you get
That's sweet.
nice little off, a little gift.
Absolutely. And then lastly, we have the May membership mixer that is going to be coming up on Thursday, May 16th. Obviously from 5 to 7, all of the mixers are. This is going to be at Serve Denton, but it's also sponsored. It's co-sponsored by Salted Sanctuary. Kim
Yes.
Bien, I love her. In her store, she has amazing products that I guess she will be coming and maybe offering some of her items there. But this is a great opportunity to support Serve Denton. I believe they're going to be doing tours as well.
I believe so.
That I saw. So come have, there'll be food and drinks and all kinds of things there, just like a regular mixer. So come and check out the new Serve Denton facilities and support a local business as well, Salted Sanctuary.
Yeah. Speaking of, so Serve Denton, we went for a little tour, about a month ago. And they were just putting in, I want to say, the pharmacy. There's a physician
amazing.
that's going to be
Yes.
on staff there.
Yeah.
I believe
It's
a
a full
dentist.
clinic. It's a full
It's
clinic.
full on.
Yes.
Yes. And then they have, of course, all their nonprofit partners and stuff who are going to have offices with them. And so it's almost becoming the one-stop shop,
It
which
is.
is really cool. And it's a really fantastic
They
facility.
are a partnership model. Those are the sort of organizations that we want to look to, where we're breaking down the silos.
Yep.
You'll hear United Way talk about collective impact.
Yep.
Where we get everybody moving in the same direction towards the same goal.
That's great. Yeah. Unification.
Alrighty, well, so that takes us through the list of events. And before we wrap up, we always ask the prepared fun question, which I did prepare you for today.
I just forgot to think about it. But it's super easy.
All right, so you have your choice of what was your first job or what's your favorite way of dentoning.
So my favorite way of denting, everybody has a first job. It was, something you were terrible at. You
Right.
probably got fired from.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, now you got to tell
This
us
is
what it
my
was.
first job.
Totally.
Tell
This
us
is my
what
first
it
job.
was.
This is it. This is my favorite way of dentoning. Gotcha. No, everything is my favorite way of dentoning right now. Every establishment that I walk into, they say, "Is this your first time here?" I'm like, everywhere is my first time here.
yes.
Yes. So I'm making it a point to drive down a different street every day. Sometimes that works out. Sometimes I have to pull out the GPS. But everything that I'm discovering is my dentoning plan right now.
The discovery.
I'm
Yes.
detoning so hard.
Yes.
I
Oh,
said
yes,
that-
you are.
I'm detoning so hard. I said that on Facebook yesterday. Just,
If you can commit all of the one-way streets to memory, then you'll never get lost.
I got stuck
And-
on one yesterday. There's a fun little loop downtown. Some of you may be familiar with it, but if you get in the wrong lane, you circle the same park 5 or 6 times.
Well, and some of them have construction right now, and that makes it really, really confusing. Okay, have you eaten? I have just one quick question.
Sure.
What restaurants have you dined at here that you've enjoyed? I guess.
So-
Can I say that?
No, I've enjoyed.
I'm sure you've enjoyed them all.
I
but-
enjoy food in general. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not starving. LSA,
Sure.
Cartwrights. What's right here?
Chestnut Tree.
Chestnut Tree.
Yep, Suzanne.
Yesterday I ate at 940's.
Yeah.
I have frequented, lots of coffee meetings. So if you're
Yes.
serving coffee, send me a
Yes.
note because I have a lot of coffee meetings and I drink a lot of coffee to keep the detoning going.
Yeah.
So West Oak, J&J's
J&J's.
Pizza. There's so many. Hannah's.
Of course.
Have you been to Barley and Board?
Oh, Barley and Board
Okay.
a couple of times. Yes.
You've hit kind of the.
Yeah, the main track. I have a few more. I have a meeting scheduled at Beth Marie's next
Okay.
week.
Oh,
why
fun.
don't we just have an ice cream
I know.
date
I love
and
it.
talk about all things economic development? So I'm intentionally, hitting all the places. I want to meet all of our businesses in town. Again, whether you're a chamber member or not, I just want to say hello and let you know that I'm here. I am ready to live local, play local, work local, shop local.
That is
great.
what's going to amp up the chamber in this city. So kudos to you.
And even if the chamber gets tired of it and tells me to go work at Target, I'm still going to be doing that because I
That's
just
okay.
like being here.
That's your personality.
Right,
Well,
it
that's
is.
what we've needed.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
welcome. We're so excited. So
Can
excited.
I just say one last thing? I want to really give a shout out to, the chamber didn't open when I got here 3 weeks ago.
Right.
I want to give a shout out to the army of volunteers and board members, current, past, future, that keep this whole thing going.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
you guys are a big part of that, and you see it. I mean, I get paid to show up every day, but there are hundreds of people who do not and serve the organization and serve the members and the businesses of Denton with just as much passion, and they don't get the credit. They're not, their face isn't on the website, but the volunteers are the ones who keep it going.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's sweet. Yeah.
That's very
Thank
true.
you to them.
With the support
for sure.
of the staff, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks,
Thank
Erica.
y'all. I feel
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so I want to thank Erica for coming in and talking to us today about just the direction of the chamber in our community. Thank you too to DentonRadio.com. So thank you, Jake, in the support of and supporting the production of the Denton Chamber Coffee Grind. For more information about the Denton Chamber of Commerce, you can check us out at denton-chamber.org. You can follow and friend us on social media, and please remember to tune in Wednesdays at 10 a.m. where you can find us here.
Have a good day.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton.